My good morning, Melanine, and well met indeed. My name is FrozenStag, and welcome to a personal announcement. Now, this is the second time I've tried to record this. That's the first time went spectacularly. When I alt-tab to go look at the other things in the game, not in the game, but on the computer, the game decided to, you know what? Let's stop the recording, and I didn't even notice until halfway in, but then it didn't. When I tried, it stopped. It stopped when it was recording, but it didn't quite record the screen when I changed alt tab. So the stuff I was showing in the text document, it was just wasn't showing that. So that's great. It's like the recording just froze, which I've never seen that before. So that was completely new. So that was not good at all. So yeah, that completely threw me off. And then when I tried to end the recording, which is 2 hours long, try and find out where the hell we had got to, the recording had just stopped. The OBS decided to just not respond. I had to alt tab out of there to try and get the hell out of the system. It's only saved like 43 minutes of recording. I thought I could just carry on where we left off, but I don't remember where the hell we left off. Because I've had dinners now since then. I did a barbecue and made some burgers, and I completely lost it where we were at and what I have mentioned. So I'm just gonna start again. I think it's easier. So what I'm gonna do in the background, as Vince Workman carries on the music, we're gonna do some quick battles, and I'm just gonna do I'm gonna talk about things as we go. I do the historical battles because they'd be cool, but the historical battles they don't actually work properly for some reason in DAC version 5, which is new to me. I didn't think that was an issue, but there you go. And today's recording drink is a Prime drink. I don't tend to drink Prime that much. I'm not one of those crazy addicts. But I have a strawberry banana one, and I just thought I saw it in the shop, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll get it. Why not? We're going to see Rune today, are we? With some Local Bodyguard, Baroon Hunters. Look very colourful. Faroon Mercenaries. Ballista Crew. Seen that before. Dragon Draft Guildsman. Daratai Crossbowmen, more of the Guildsmen, Aula Dragon Guard, and finally the Surid Chariots. So they'll be dead in like 5 minutes, so don't get attached to them. This to be against Cans? Yep, okay, Canned it is. So, let's go on to... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Hide. Let's make sure my recorder... I'm looking to my left because I want to make sure that everything's working. Game. Yeah, okay, we're good. Right. Right, so let's discuss things, shall we? So, there was no videos the last few days because it was my mum's birthday yesterday. We went to Highclere Castle, which is a castle in Berkshire. It's also where they filmed Downton Abbey. For those interested in Downton Abbey, of course, that is where they filmed it. And yeah, it was quite a nice trip. So, it was owned by the Lord Carnarvons in historical records, not associated with Downton Abbey at all, but yeah, so it was basically owned by them. And one of the Lords of Carnarvon around the 1920s managed to find and fund the expedition to find the tomb of Tutankhamun, and he was eventually successful. The tomb of Tutankhamun was not there, but they put like a little replica in, so you could see the whole thing. So that was nice. But obviously, because the cavalry charging in, let's keep an eye on them and shall we? See where they go. And they were successful when they found the tomb, but they put like a replica in to give us an idea of what it would have looked like. The actual tomb of Tutankhamun is now in, or the sarcophagus, is now in, of course, Cairo in Egypt, which is where it should be. So if I want to go to Cairo to see it, I'd have to go over there, which is not exactly around the corner. See if how they do against these guys. Probably quite well. Ooh, let's have a look. Ooh. About 40 of them died, roughly. Yep, 40 died. 40 dead. Good God. Wow. Here come the Varag swordsman charging in there. And the Dragon Guard fighting back against the Warlord's Guard. Anyway. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then the day before that I had a dentist appointment. I had family round. I had family round today as well. Hence the lateness of this recording, but it will go up today. It's just going to be a bit later than normal. Sorry, I was problem with gameplay in the background. I'm getting sidetracked. So I can see what's going on. Well, crossbowmen are off. Chariots haven't done too much yet, but they are just sort of sitting here waiting to get in the combat. And yeah, it's a lovely place. And it's interesting. There's a whole like basement where they had the whole like replica place, replica of like the tomb and the vault. What would be in there? So they put like a little vault with all the god statues and whatnot, which is pretty cool. So that's really cool. Very nice place to go to. The weather, unfortunately, was not great though. That was the sad thing. Yeah, the weather just was not happy with us that day. So we got it wasn't fun. But other than that, it was alright. It was enjoyable. I'm gonna get the shots off. Oh, I didn't notice they had like little dragons on their crossbows. That's something I didn't notice. They're gonna get murked by the warlord guard though. Good god, yep, there he goes. They will get absolutely, unless the local bodyguard get in there, they will die. And yeah, the weather was horrible, but other than that, it was alright. I still had a good time. My mum especially as well. But yeah, it was lovely. I have photos, but the photos are kind of pretty grey and they're not very overcast. So they're not really that great, but they're there, I guess. So yeah, that was what happened the last few days. Well, I didn't record because I was busy with family and my mum's birthday and whatnot. I had a barbecue tonight, so I got some stuff for Christmas, like some dirty burger recipe book, and you get some seasoning in there as well, so that's quite handy. So I used a bit of that today and I made a little burger. I haven't quite finished it yet. I'm going to save a bit for tomorrow. So that's nice. So yeah, generally I've just been a little bit busy in the last few days. I have in the last few days and last week, when I've been off from work this week, I've been looking into modding extensively. And I have tried everything. I've done my best. I've given everything I can into modding the last week or so, and it's been for naught, I'm afraid. There were so many things that went wrong with the modding. Not particularly because I was rubbish at it. I sought help. I sought help from various other developers in the DAC community, and even looked into it myself and then extensively forums and onto videos. And unfortunately, the things I tried to do for the mod, for the NRF project and the Iron Crown, were just unsuccessful. I kept running into bugs, problems, crashes, family trees not working as intended, just generally. And obviously I then applied some of this work towards NRF, thinking, okay, maybe the Iron Crown, maybe it's just the sub mod, and I did that towards NRF, but it was just little success. And oh god, this guy's got murked. So, but sadly, was not able to get everything to really work the way I wanted. All the plans I'd made, and sadly, when it came to it, I couldn't actually really bring those plans to fruition in the way I wanted. So, yeah, so basically, it was for naught, and annoyingly, so I wasted quite a lot of my week off faffing about of modding where I could have been actually playing, having some fun and playing some YouTube, but unfortunately that has not happened. So yeah, unfortunately we have now arrived at the point where unfortunately I decide to, and with heavy heart I say this, and I know some people will be disappointed, saddened, annoyed, maybe so angry enough to dislike the video, and which does nothing. I'm just going to point out now. Disliking the video on YouTube does nothing. It doesn't give you... And there should be an option for YouTube dislikes to allow you to put a comment that says, you've disliked this video. Please put why you've disliked this video, rather than just a dislike. That does not help me in the slightest. The point of dislikes and the point of any dislikes is creative criticism, and feedback is very handy. But when you don't give that in the game, I can't... There's nothing I can do about it to do anything. So it's just... Yeah. Anyway, but yes, so I've decided to end the Wars of NRF project, and I've decided to step down from modding entirely because of that. And also the Iron Crown project, that's going to be wrapped up as well. And the Return of the Eldar is also going to be just ended, because I'm not bothered anymore. Any modding projects I was doing have all been concluded. There were a few I did in the past, like with... the Americas expansion for Medieval 2, the Westeros War of Conquest, but sadly that's all been disbanded. I've still got the files and they're around, but I'm not going to put any modding work to it now. That's it. So I'm not going to pass it on to a successor or anyone else to carry on the work. I'm not worried. it's done. I know some people will be disappointed. I can't blame you. Many of you probably were excited and hyped for the mod, and so was I before I actually started possibly doing more extensive modding to the point where it just did not agree with what I was doing. And so unfortunately we've arrived at this point. So yeah, it's just become too stressful. Time constraints aren't really helping either, so that's also putting... I'm spending way more time modding the game rather than actually playing and enjoying myself, which is just a shame, really. The whole point of video games is to play and enjoy yourself, not to just think, oh, well, I need to do modding and this and this and that. Yeah, that guy's running. I think that's the end of Rune here. And yeah, it just there's so many ideas I wanted to do, but I couldn't do because obviously we ran into more problems, and that was that. I hope music's not too loud, by the way. It's too loud? Nah, it's alright. I thought it was sure it's fine. It sounds louder in my headset than it is actually on the recordings. I know that so from checking. So yeah, it just became too stressful as well. I just thought I'm stressing myself so much to get this mod perfect and to the way I want it, and it's not happening. And I'm just getting more and more annoyed and angry as I try to find out why certain things are not working. Gondor. And it just wasn't worth it. I thought to myself, and I've discussed this with my family and parents and whatnot, and not really my friends, but other YouTubers and some of my hired what? my viewers and fans of the channel, and they sort of can understand why I spoke to the Angmar developer, who I was happy to actually get a chance to speak to, but sadly but I think they were sort of, in agreement that, yeah, it's fair enough, you can only do so much for wanting to, it becomes too stressful, and you end up stepping back, and, and we've sort of arrived at that point, unfortunately. Alright. Did I put the, I tried it. Yes, it did. Alright, see Gondor go up against, Dunland, interesting. So yeah, so NRF Iron Crown projects have been dismantled? No, not dismantled. They've been discontinued and will not continue thereafter, I'm afraid. Again, I know many will be disappointed, but unfortunately, I have to put myself first. I have to put my own enjoyment first and decision making of, do I want to do this? Do I want to put myself through more stress for the sake of a submod in a game from several years ago that came out? And I thought, you know what? Nah. So I've stepped down, and not stepped down, that's not really the right word, is it? Because I'm not really leading the team. But I've basically just stepped down and thought, you know what, yeah, we're not going to bother. I'm going to just focus on what I want to do the most. I'm going to talk more about that later, but I want to focus on I want to focus on the normal stuff. There's another archer. Oh, let's see. Fountain Guard. Look at that smashing Minius Evil Guardians. Whoa. What a unit. Anyway. As the tide of Dunland is coming towards the line of Gondor, we'll go on to the next thing. But yeah, again, I do apologise for anyone who was hyped, excited, and well, you were just looking forward to it, and I do apologise. But again, as some of you will understand, my own enjoyment and personal satisfaction must come first. Again, this isn't a full-time job. I can do sort of what I want, pretty much. I mean, I can. This is my channel. So there you go. Again, I do apologise. However, there is a lot of good news today. It's not just going to be depressing news. I can say there is going to be. I am going to continue to do modding and custom generals for my own campaigns. So any campaigns that I start going forward will still have custom generals. They still have the custom general bodyguards. They will still have maybe anti-family trees if the thing works properly and doesn't break my game. We will, did I take the stakes away, actually? Right, I don't know, actually. I will still add custom generals, and I might add family trees a little bit. I will probably change the names of factions, adding special additional units for, to make other factions fight differently. Like, for Gondor, say if I'm playing as Amroth, I might want to add Gondors, give Gondor some different units that they have as their starting bodyguards, and just add a bit to it. So I will still do that. So if it's Medieval 2 or Rome 1, I can do that. Provided I don't run into too many issues and modding problems, then I'm more than happy to do that, because that's the fun bit. I've started that for a while now, and it's good fun. And yeah, I think that's something I do want to continue, because it's good fun, and I like that. It just adds a bit of something to my campaigns rather than just generic normal other. If you want to go see a campaign like say with Dunland, you can just watch any other that campaign. Whereas if I add custom generals and add my own things to it, it feels more like a different, unique in my own sort of campaign, if you know what I mean. Well, the Gondor Cavalry are coming in. Oh, don't have Berserkers. Where's your armor, boys? Gone. Yeah, those Gondor Cavalry will rip them to shreds unless they get their armor piercing attacks off, but nah, they're gone. So yeah, that's done, and then I want to talk a bit about some TLC that's been going on with the YouTube channel lately, and I've decided to go through and sorry, I've replied to all my existing YouTube comments. I've either put a heart next to them or just a comment of words of courage. I've said something in YouTube to anyone that's left any comments in the past. So yeah, basically every single comment I've had on YouTube, I've made a comment or replied to. And most of the time I do reply to most comments anyway, but this I've just gone through and made sure that this time there's more comments. So that's done. I've also gone through, if I haven't left a message or anything, I just put a heart next to it. So generally, it's been noticed, so that's good for you. And that's just something I want to do. I like, interaction. I think is very important. So going through and editing some things and putting some things in, I think it's good fun, and I was happy to do that. And so I have. And the next thing that I've gone through any old campaigns dating from 2015 when I first started YouTube to 2017, I've archived in the, not archived in the sense of privatization, but I've stuck them in the in its own category on the YouTube home screen. I chucked in the old campaigns from then. So if you want to see the old ancient campaigns, you can go out to those. But if you want to see my new stuff, then just stick to the Total War and Seeker 2 stuff. That's just in the existing multiple categories. So there you go. But yeah, it's just some of the old stuff is very outdated now. Quality, my personality since then, obviously, this was nearly, 9 years ago. I was completely different. My personality was different, my maturity was different, and this is to be expected. I was, 13, 14? No, 14 when I first started YouTube. Possibly 13 when I really kicked on this channel anyway. If I go back even further, I'll be thinking of... my campaigns. My first little video I ever made on YouTube was a zombie virus, like a real life video, but that was a long time ago. And that's no longer around these days. But it was out in 2011, I think. So it's 2011 or 2009, 2012 possibly, a long time ago. And yeah, so I've been doing YouTube a long time. But what I also want to do as well is just make them a bit more, not well showed, but just there, because they were a big part of this channel. It's where it all started, and I think your journey and origin is always very important. So I've done that, because again, I was 14 compared to me now. I'm 22, so generally, no, it wouldn't have been 2015. No, I would have been 13. Was I? Yeah. No. No, I was 14. I'm 22 now, but obviously, in 2015, I'll be 1st November. No, 2025, I'll be 24. Scary. But I'm 22 now, so obviously, generally, my maturity has changed. My own personality has changed severely since then. So generally, maturity does happen. Oh, here comes Captain's Bodyguard. I stand as your captain. They're going to stand there instead, but looking smashing though. So yeah, I'll go through those, and I've also gone through all my old videos, not old, but videos that have no relevance, and I've deleted them all. So that's the videos it's a series that I never started, and basically random videos that make no sense are just there just for the sake of it. I've gone through and just cut them out of the game. Cut them out of the game. I've cut them out of YouTube. Oh god, the Golden Cavalry getting caught on stay. Oh my god. He just flew right over. That's hilarious. Brilliant. So yeah, I've gone through all the old videos. Any videos that are non-relevant. Installation guides that may know just rubbish. Mod. Oh, there comes the cavalry. Any so announcement videos that are useless. Intro video, or not intro videos, but update videos that have no relevance. Faction votes that with campaigns that didn't happen. And I've basically just gone through and just deleted them all. So some might be disappointed I've cut out a few, but I just need a bit of a cleanse, so that's what I've done. So there you go. Oh, the bodyguard is in. Watch out for the stakes, lads. I've also gone through and I've sorted out any copyright issues. So I've had some videos that are not monetized because they have music that isn't well, is copyrighted music. So I've gone through and sorted out most issues there. If I haven't, I'm just worried about. That's just it's not the end of the world. But if I've gone through most and just cleared out the issues, and hopefully most of them now will be monetized for you. But there are a few that are still under the copyright issues, but there's nothing I can do about that. We just have to deal with that, I guess. But yeah, some other things I am looking to do as well. I'm going to talk more about the actual schedule itself later on. But I wanted to say I am looking to do live streaming. Not yet. Not entirely soon. But when I hit about 2,000 subscribers, which is quite coming up soon. About 39 more to go. And that's 2,000 gone. But I don't know if I'll do it straight away. But I would like to have go at live streaming. It's one of those things on the channel I wanted to give a go for a long time. I haven't done it. I've been more put off by it because obviously I wanted to do live stream once I had quite a fair bit of viewers and people watching, so that I would have a concurrent viewer base throughout the whole live stream, rather than just be like, oh well, rather than of course just talking to myself the whole time, which I don't want to be doing in live stream really. But obviously I know people will watch it back, so it's not too bad. But I want to give it a go. But I'm not going to jump into it straight away. I want to have a few I want to prepare some things. I might need to have a look at my my current webcam, or maybe replace it, because at the moment I don't know if it's going to work as the way I want it. Because I tried to look at my old webcam, but I think I don't know where it is, because I've tried to have a look around, but I don't know where it's gone, honestly. So I don't know. I'll have to have a look for it another time. But if I can't find it, I might have to look at maybe trying my old other webcam out. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to not go without, but I'll try and buy another webcam. But for the 2-hour video, which I want to try and do it tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. Excuse me. But I can always do it, I suppose, and just do it without the webcam for now. Or test it with the current webcam. It's just going to be a bit of a trial and error process, really. So just bear with me. If I do a video tomorrow, just bear with me. It will be for the Kettle Dynasty, though, if I do it tomorrow. Yeah, so what's going to happen is that on the Saturdays, this is going to be my live streaming day, because it just works for me. It can be at any point in the playing in the day. So I might do it in the morning, I might do it in the afternoon, I might do it in the evening, whatever suits me. But for the actual video preparation itself, I'm going to just post a 2-hour video on Saturday, and then that's just going to be it, basically. So we're going to do a Saturday video with a 2-hour long, and it'll be basically, and I want to, with live streaming, do it with all the campaigns that I'm doing. So that way we have a little longer episode of a campaign. It just adds a bit more flavour and enjoyment to the game. I will probably stick it, and this just for the videos itself, the 2-hour videos, I will do it for all my series at the moment. But I will, when it gets closer to the time, I will go through and decide to, for actual live streaming itself, I will probably stick it with just the Total War and Crusader Kings 2 campaign, because they're the ones that are more popular. Siege 3, if I do that, I'll probably stick that on there, and any other Total War campaigns that isn't Medieval 2, then I'll do that, I guess. But we'll see. Gavin's bodyguard's doing quite well here, aren't they? They're really holding. And I think the Fountain Guard doing quite well as well, that's good. Oh, they're backing off, actually. Hold them back. Men of Gondor, stand your ground. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do 2-hour videos. I'm going to do a live stream. I won't do the intro and outro, because obviously it's going to be a live stream. It's meant to be like a live stream test. And I can't put the intro and outro in the live stream. I think you can, but you have to do like a certain overlay, and I've no idea how to do that. I'm not really bothered to find out, to be honest. So I'll do that, but for Saturday, expect a 2-hour video with hopefully a webcam, working webcam. If not, I'll just have to do it without for now. But I will get one eventually, and that'll just be your sort of test run, and how will you get on with that. And what I will do is try and find some questions and answers I can answer you in the game, in the live stream, in the live stream preparations. And I will also discuss some other stuff like Rings of Power Season 2 I can discuss, that's near enough. I can discuss the Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim series coming, and I can discuss some other stuff as well. So that's all good. I think Gondor has lost this. Well done, Dunland. You've surprised me. So I will do that. Hopefully you have some questions. Hopefully I'll make it as entertaining as I can. But I want live streaming to be lots of interactiveness and lots of questions and answers and whatnot. Are they gonna shoot them, or are they gonna just, I don't know. That's scapping bodyguards. Whoops. Shoot the ballista crew. Easy target. Alright, hit them instead. That's it. Does she get one shot off point blank range? Nah, killed a few. Nah, God, no, I don't think it's going to be successful in this one, but they might give a decent go against the ballista crew. Yeah, they've gone. They're dead already, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I want there to be lots of interaction with live stream and lots of talking, discussing and whatnot. I want there to be an interactivity there, and hopefully there would be. But we'll see how we go. But the live stream itself, it will just be one video. Yeah, one video, 2-hour video, and then I'm just going to make it as much entertaining as I can. And with the mindset that it probably will be for a video you can rewatch at some point, because most people probably will. Most people in live stream do watch them back. But it'd be interesting to give it a go for a change, and I'm all for it. And I think we have an audience now that I think would tune into a decent live stream. So that'd be good. Anyway. So some other things, this is more personal to my own life, but I think I would discuss it. It needs a bit of clarification, just generally. I just need to get out of my system. And that is me and Kaylee. Kaylee being my girlfriend, not quite. Unfortunately, things haven't gone quite well in our relationship. And not really, you know, I wouldn't say anything malicious or anything like bad like that, but it's just things haven't quite worked out. And this is not something I'm going to go into great detail about, I must admit now, so don't expect it. But, it's very snowy, isn't it? Who are they fighting? Angmar. Interesting. But yes, we have decided to, well, it's a bit weird, but we've decided to wrap things up, really, and called it, basically decided, yeah, it's kind of over. And it's nothing like, no, she hasn't cheated on me or anything like that, or I haven't done that, or nonsense, no, we haven't done that at all. But generally, things have just gone in a direction that I think it's time for us to step away. And there's a lot of things in the relationship that I want, that she doesn't want, that she might want, that I don't want. So it's very much, it's kind of one of those, it's a very mutual decision. It's not like we're not going to be cussing each other out on Instagram or Snapchat or any of that. We're just going to, you know, we've admitted that the relationship has come to an end. It's time to, you know, move on. And yeah, obviously I wish her all the best. And at the moment, because she's still looking to move out, she's not can't quite really live with her mum due to many complications. But she is still currently living with me at the moment, and so that's still going on. So she's still living with us at the moment because she's looking for a place to live, and which is it's a bit awkward, I guess, sleeping in the same bed together. But you know, it's just one of those things that I'm happy to do because I know I would want her to get a decent place sorted out, and if it takes a bit longer, that's fine. I don't mind waiting a bit longer. You know, I'd rather us end on a good note. And if we stay as friends, we stay as friends. Sure, that's great. Not I'm going to overly be bothered too much. But if we stay as friends, then, you know, we stay as friends. I'm content with that. But yeah, it's a bit weird at the moment because I'm still in a situation where we haven't quite, you know, left each other's side. Yeah, maybe we'll talk things out after she moves, and maybe things might get back together, or we might not, or we might, you know, think, yeah, you know what, let's just, you know, we had a good run, let's move on. You know what I mean? It's a bit of an odd situation. I don't know how comfortable I feel referring to her as my ex, but I don't know. It's a bit of an interesting one, but I don't know if I'm quite there. It's really odd. Anyway, But yeah, we have really cool. She is still in the Discord, and until she moves out, I'm not really going to really properly announce her as not my girlfriend. But especially if she's still living with me, it's kind of, you know, I can't date someone else while she's still living with me. It just doesn't make any sense. Not that I'm planning to anytime soon, but generally things haven't worked out, and it's time for, I think, both of us to step away and move on. I think I'm optimistic. You know, I know. You have to kiss a few frogs to find the one, I guess. So, you know. And life goes on, you know, I'm sure I'll find someone else, and the cycle will repeat itself, hopefully, in a different way, in a way that I think, oh, this is so white, this battle map. Oh my god, my eyes are hurting. But yeah, it's been a bit of a rough time. That's also another thing in the back of my head. So that's why modding hasn't been too great in my mind lately. And also just, I've been, oh my good god. Wow. But they killed their own men though, Jesus. But Angmar's really overrun the Isengard forces here, haven't they? Jesus. But yeah, it's been a bit of a weird time, as you can imagine. And she's still sort of living with us at the moment. I haven't seen her in like a week, so she is still looking for places, and hopefully she will move out in the near future. But yeah, now I begin my path of, I suppose, moving on and, you know, doing what I want to do for a change, which is quite interesting. I like that. And obviously I might have a bit more time for YouTube as well. So there's always that for you guys. But yeah, it's a bit of a shitty time, but, you know, life goes on. We move on. We can't, you know, live in the darkness and just, you know, try and, you just got to, with this little thing, you got to move on and you got to really look at yourself and focus on yourself, do what you want to do, go see your family, go, you know, see your friends, whatnot, and just, you know, move on. And I want to move on. I'm happy to move on. You know, I'm not going to be one of those guys that continues to push on when there's no hope for a relationship. You know, it's come to an end for a reason. It's time to step away, really. And life goes on. Oh my good God. Sorry. Oh, good God. Oh, no, we got fight. Well, that cat was brutal. Oh my goodness. Just making sure the recording's fine. Yeah, we're looking alright. We're looking good. We should be fine. Hopefully the recording doesn't screw me over this time. Hopefully not. But yeah, so basically short story where it's over between me and her, and life goes on. I wish you all the best, and you know, I'm sure she'll wish me all the best, hopefully. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. I'm not really overly bothered. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, doing my own stuff, and I think with a relationship, and it's nice to be in. This is my first proper one, so we've been together over a year. So it's a good experience, I suppose. It's nice to go through this, so you know what to expect. Again, you know, it's not, life isn't a fairy tale. You're not going to meet your Prince Charming or Princess in one go. He's going to take a while, probably. But you know, if it takes a long time, it takes a long time. You know, life. I'm only 22. I'm not old. You know, I've got the whole life ahead of me. And at the end of the day, I do want to find someone that wants to get married and wants to have a children and a family one day. How YouTube itself will get on with if I have kids, I have no idea, but I'm not going to worry about that. Because at the end of the day, it's about me. What's they all doing? I don't know what the AI is just doing, so, you know, doing nothing. Anyway. So yeah, that's basically happened between us, and so we've decided to move away and whatnot. You know, we don't work at the same job anymore. We used to like work together, but now that's fizzled out long ago, a long time ago now. Once I left Legoland, and that was it. Yeah, so it's a little sad time, I suppose. But you know, again, things happen. You know, life isn't a fairy tale. But yeah, I'm keeping my head high. I'm optimistic in the future. I know generally, you know, relationships can end. They can crush yourself, but I think things between us have been kind of dying off for a while now. It's a shame. It is a shame, but you know, stuff like this happens. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say now. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's happened, and now we look towards the future and just go on, I suppose. No, it's over. No, I thought it was over. So yeah, odd time. Oh, it's my music turned off because it's the pause thing. Alright, OBS, don't screw me this time. Right, I think we're good. Oh no, no! I need to open this because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, bastard! No. Just get off there and let me click on what I need to click on. There we go. Right. Watching you, OBS. Don't you dare. Enough of your crap today, thank you. Right. So yeah, that's happened. And yeah, life goes on. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to, you know, put myself down because of someone that has gone off for you. It's an odd situation. There's nothing I've particularly done wrong. And there's nothing, you know, I wouldn't say she's done particularly anything wrong either. It just sort of, as life happens. Oh, this is odd. Dwarfs are living inside of Skidioff. There's the new bodyguard unit as well. Let's quickly turn the battle HUD on so I can see what I'm doing. Assemble the lads, eh? See who we're fighting against. It's a beauty, isn't she? I love the dwarfs. Let's see who we're fighting. Oh, these things are ruining again. They returned. Interesting faction. Era Lewin and Ruin are miles away from each other. So I'd like you ever see him in the actual game fighting. I see Grimborn Reavers over there. Ooh, evil units, but cool. Damn good looking units, must say. Anyway, but yeah, that's happened. Life goes on, and I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Something that will happen now is I'm going to be doing a voting for 3 new campaigns. So with NRF concluding and with NRF just ending, and I don't fix the battle map here. Oh no, I don't know if that's walkable now. This is so. So I'm going to end. So the planned DAC campaigns I was going to do, I'm going to just conclude them, or just knock them on the head, because they were campaigns that were meant to happen in lieu of NRF happening, and in lieu of many of course, the Iron Crown summon happening, many other things happening, as sort of like, oh well, this is, at the moment we're on a bit of a hiatus with this mod, so let's do another series as filler, and and then now I've got to the point where I'm stopped the sub mod and the modding project. I'm like, actually, why do I need to do them now? I may as well just actually think, hang on, you know what? We don't really need to do this anymore. So it's easy for me just to say, you know what? Yep, let's stop doing. Let's just go through. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention. For YouTube as well, I've also gone through on the community tab and deleted all my old posts that have no relevance as well. That, I guess, came under the categories of YouTube videos, but yeah, we've done that. And I've deleted all my old posts. So I've taken a fresh start. I'm going to start again, and we're going to vote for a new DAC campaign. Just one. Because, again, if we'd done the DAC campaigns we were going to do, Dunedain, High Elves, Angmar was all in the same area. So I would have been bored out of my skull fighting in the same location. I like to play somewhere else. The winning would have been fine, but I just thought, you know what, let's just do another poll. It's a little while ago since we did the voting, so let's just do something else. Let's do a vote, let's do another vote, and let's just do one last vote to decide what we do next. The next game I'm going to do, because Skyrim is taking just so long to do, I thought it was months ago since we did the poll, so let's just start again with that as well. I'm not going to start again with Skyrim, but I'm going to do a new games vote, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. And I'm also going to do a Total War campaign. Not a Total War as in the game mode Total War, but the as in the gameplay. As in the gameplay? What the fuck am I talking about? As in the Total War, just a Total War campaign with different mod, different sub-mod, different campaign, different game, different mod, etc. And I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to start a new Total War modern game vote as well today. The first one you'll see today, which will be uploaded at the same time as the video, will be the games vote. And then tomorrow I will upload the DAC vote, and then the Total War vote will go up on Sunday. And so hopefully by the time next week rolls around and I'm off for the next 3 days, on Saturday, Sunday and Monday, I will have a bit of time to hopefully start these campaigns, provided I'm not doing anything else that week. That weekend. Or Monday. Well, Monday I'm going to see my grandma, but other than that, besides the point. So we're going to do a new Total War campaign. Now, for the other Total War campaign, I am going to include DAC, because I thought, you know what, I promised you 2 DAC campaigns. So I'll give you the option to vote for Divide and Conquer if you wanted it to happen. So, there you go, you get something out of me. So yeah. So you've got the option to vote for DAC if you want it to have another DAC campaign, or you've got another load of options to do other stuff as well. So you've got other things. Oh, where the hell did he come from? Just pit out to come kick some ass. Go on. Go on. Go on, dwarf. Oh, I love the dwarf. So cool. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do 3 new campaigns coming soon. I'm happy to say that the Gaunt Dynasty, if you saw the little poll I did for the Wizarding World, the Gaunt Dynasty has won the vote, smashing Hufflepuff and smashing everyone else. They have become the true victor. And yeah, there you go. So that's it. So they're in. We will start a new Dynasty series with the Gaunts, hopefully maybe next week sometime. Maybe I might have a bit more time this weekend to set it up as well, depending on what we do and we go out, and if we go out and whatnot. We'll see. So Gaunt Dynasty series will happen with Sigurd 2 Wizarding World, which will be quite exciting, and we'll be able to really kick things off with the new stuff there. Should be good fun. The Gaunts are also the descendants of Voldemort. Well, not descendants, but the Voldemort is the descendants of the Gaunts from years later. The chariots just pushing themselves in, aren't they? Jesus. The chariots are alright, but they don't do any damage. They should. I know they have done some damage, maybe. Oh, they're going against the Tumunzahar nobles. Let's see how they do against that, I guess. So there's 2 units of Tumunzahar, I think there is, yeah. And Grimmauld Reavers coming up. Coming up now. So yeah, we're going to do 3 new campaigns. So the Gauntlet Dynasty series will carry on. The Celtic Dynasty series will carry on as normal. And the War in the North campaign will carry on as normal. Because we're doing Lord of the Rings games already, I'm going to not add the Lord of the Rings to the games vote, so that won't happen yet. But if you're looking for the vote, in the description of the video you will find a link that will take you to the poll. It'll just be the games vote, but I will post the other 2 polls later on. So just watch out. So keep an eye on the community tab and keep just putting notifications and I don't tend to ever ask for this, but feel free to put the subscriber and notification bell on, and then you get a notification for when the polls go up if you're interested. Also, with regards to hot seating, many people have been asking me about hot seats, and even the councillors were saying, "Oh, we haven't done any hot seats in ages." The councillors for the hot seating community for Total War, and for the English-speaking Total War community, and many other people, and the German one, and mine as well. And yes, I'm gonna do a new hot seat, but it's not gonna happen until after I've started the first episode of each of the new campaigns, and it will be, I'm happy to say, it will be for Westeros Total War, which has been asked for, so we're gonna do that. So Westeros Total War, there's a lot of different scenarios, so what I will do is do a hot seating vote, and we can just do a little vote and vote for the different scenarios, and then just choose which one will win thereafter, so that'll be fun. And then also after that, the Gauntlet series will kick off soon, and I'm also happy to announce that I've been speaking with 3 YouTubers about a co-op campaign. Now, the schedule I've set up is going to be a Monday to Sunday, and Monday is going to be Celtic, Tuesday is going to be the DAC campaign, Wednesdays is going to be the Gaunt series, and Thursday is going to be the other Total War campaign. Fridays will be the War in the North. Saturday will be the live streaming day, or at the moment the 2-hour video, and then on Sunday will be the new game series, wherever that is. So yeah, so that's and with the multiplayer stuff, I don't really know when that's going to be uploaded. It's going to be uploaded as and when, really. So if there's a multiplayer stuff instead of a video, then that's because it's just because I have videos to upload. And with multiplayer stuff as well, it's good to just upload them when you can. So yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Don't worry. So yeah, so I've been speaking with, I'll speak with the first one, and that is Jedi Nathan. Now, you don't know anything about him because he's only just started YouTube. But he's been a long-term viewer of the channel for years, he's been a long-term subscriber for years, and he's asked about a multiplayer series. However, he does seem to be a little bit busy with a lot of things he's set up, so I don't know if he'll be jumping into it straight away, but he is just starting off YouTube. I think his first episode is meant to go up on Wednesday, and he's starting off with Elden Ring, which is interesting. Elden Ring's quite popular, so I can understand it's probably a good shout. So yeah, it's an interesting choice he's gone on that, but I think that could work pretty nicely. It's a very popular game these days. I'm not too fussed about Elden Ring too much, but generally it looks pretty cool for it, and I think generally it'd be a good start for him as a channel. Obviously he does want to do CK2 and CK3 stuff, Total War stuff as well. I think Daki mentioned, but we'll see what happens with that. But he's plans to do that. Elden Ring's first. I think he's going to do some other games, but I've never heard of them, so no idea. Can't tell you anything about him, sadly. Yeah. But he's starting off with YouTube, so that'd be pretty good for him. Wishing the best of luck. But he mentioned the multiplayer series. No idea what the hell that will be. I guess we'll work it out. He mentioned DAC primarily, so possibly that, perhaps. But we'll see. But yeah, he's called Jedi. Is it Jedi Lord Nathan? I think it's his title, which is interesting. But yeah, pretty cool. So he's starting off with YouTube. He's got a decent I saw his he did some AI artwork for his profile picture and banner, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Look, decent stuff. So hopefully, wishing the best of luck with YouTube, and hopefully things go well and the algorithm favors him. And then the next YouTuber I spoke to was everyone's favourites, Izzy. I spoke with Izzy about A Dawnless Days when that comes out, because that's Marvel's off, so we have no idea when that will. But I spoke to him about a multiplayer series and campaign for Dawnless Days when that comes out, which is the Lord of the Rings mod for Attila Total War, which I've done Attila stuff before, so it's not a stranger for me, but I'd be keen to give that a go when the time comes. Where are the doors going? You've about to just finish them off, aren't you? No? Or is someone else on the map? Sorry, I should be just talking about the video, shouldn't I, really? I have no idea. Oh, they're running. Oh, you've abandoned your catapult. Okay. Right. Just let's get in there. Right. Going on with it. I don't know why you've done taking the catapult off. That's really bizarre. Can you grab the catapult? Actually, no, I can't be asked. Nope, wrong key. Right, anyway, back to what I was saying. So he's starting off, and I've spoken with Izzy about a multiplayer campaign. I did mention I've got the DAC multiplayer hot seat submod. So we could do that, I guess. In the future would be quite cool. But I've played with Izzy actually before with an Among Us game a while back. Was it Among Us, I think, or was it Gartic Phone? I'm not quite sure. One of the games we were doing for gaming events, and that was quite fun. So we were doing that. So that was good fun. So he has joined, so I haven't spoken to him before. Not briefly, but nice to have a one-on-one conversation, though. So yeah, I spoke with him and also spoke with Soul Games Inc. as well about Crusader, and this is to stop everyone saying, do Crusader Kings 3. Yes, we've spoken about Crusader Kings 3 as for a multiplayer co-op series with the Dragon, not DLC, but Dragon submod, so we likely will do that, which would be cool. So yeah, I also discussed some Total War with Soul as well, so hopefully we might look into that. But CK3 Game of Thrones looks to be on the cards, so that should stop people messaging me about doing CK3 content, because there you go. I'm not sure if they're routing. It looks like they're routing, to be honest. Yeah, because they're leaving the map. Anyway. Oh dear. Feel that catapult going. Why don't you move? Oh my good god. Jesus, that killed a lot of people. Well, I'm not in it to win the game exactly, so we'll just carry on fighting. Anyway, so yeah, I spoke with Sol, spoke with Izzy and Joe and Nathan about doing a co-op series, so hopefully that will come up in the future, and it'll be good to do that. Because I've done co-op stuff before, so I'm no stranger to it, so that'd be good. So that's happening in the future, hopefully. I'm also open for other multiplayer series as well. Good god, you just killed a lot of people there. Oh dear. Right, well, push forward and just kill those guys. You got Python, come on. Wow, I didn't expect the catapult to do so much damage there. Good god. Wow. We're going to get another blow. Quick run. How the hell? They're throwing it through the wall. That's cheating, but oh well. Interesting. Oh, I mean that weird sound again. Okay. Alright, shut up. I'm also open to any other multiplayer series. So I know links to the comments on the video ages ago, but if you're still around, I'm open to anything with... I probably will try and stick with a couple at a time. I don't want to go too crazy. But I'm happy to do some other multiplayer stuff as well, so that'd be good fun. So yeah, I'm open to that. So yeah, but obviously I would like commitment. That's my only request. Commitment, and I would like to obviously do the videos together and not in like a hot seat campaign where it's just where we just we don't do anything. We just send turns to each other and just record a turn. I want to be actually talk to each other, which is the idea. So the next thing that I was going to say is yeah, new other schedule. I mentioned that. That's fine. Can we read the channel? Yeah, the other schedule is now in the channel description of the video. Can you guys shut the? Dear God. All right. Shut up. Right, you guys kill them. Oh my god. Shut up! We'll be fine. Isn't it over, isn't it?
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I think they're literally... I think it's over. Yeah, they just left. I don't know why this is unresolved because they're retreating, but alright. That's basically it, really. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned most of the things I need to say. But we'll jump into quick battle one more. And I'll go through the polls then. So the first one will be the games vote. I'm just going to check. I've got a list here. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Izzy at the moment is taking a break from YouTube, so it won't be anytime soon. Soul's busy with loads of shit. And Jedi, I think it's only just started. So I don't think this multiplayer stuff is going to happen straight away. So, but it will in the future. Just be patient with it, really. Which is fine, because I've got stuff to sort out anyway. Is that another Dwarven faction? Oh, that's Bree. Ah, did Bree get Dwarven catapults? I didn't know that. I think that's literally it. There's nothing else to discuss, really. Yeah. No, nothing else. Oh, quite a nice Sauerline mercenaries. That's new. I've got some Emmanuel riders. And they are fighting the Goblins of Moria. So this will be a massacre then. Let's hit the catapult right there. Let's just see you later, lads. So this will be a massacre. Good. Let's see it in action. Right, okay. So, we go for the games vote then. Let's discuss the games vote. So, how this will work is I will do a poll with just 5... There'll be 5 options. But within each of those options, there will indeed be... I've got Trolls of the White Hand. There will indeed be... Oh! That was brutal. Oh, they're going to charge out now, aren't they? Yeah. They are. You guys need to charge forward, otherwise you're going to get murked. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. No, I need to let the AI get on with it. How's that going? Oh, God, you're well inaccurate. Jeez. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. So the game's vote, so it would be like 5 options within 1 option. Just so you're aware. Let's see the Mortars go land. Where are they going to go? Ooh, nice. Okay, yes, so we'll go through the 5 options. So the first options are as follows. I'm not going to go into massive detail. Again, I don't want to be here that long. I don't want to run into the risk of the issue of the modding, of the crashing things, again, with the recording not working. Right, anyway, so I have updated OBS, it should be fine. But anyway, so let's start with the games vote. So the first option then is going to be, it's probably just going to be called option 1, option 2, option 3. DAC vote will have a name, but the other option will just be random ones, I'm afraid. How unoriginal. Oh, the Dwarven Gap. Oh, I hope Dwarves win the vote. Anyway, so the game's vote itself, and let's talk about it. So, they're getting that catapults out. Oh, wow, that killed a lot of elves. Ooh, brutal. If they don't send their men forward, they're going to lose their catapult. Anyway, so the game's vote. Let's just get on with it. Come on. Right, so we're not going to go into too much detail about each game. There's only a couple I might go into detail about, just to give you an idea of what you're voting for, but that's literally it. So the first option is Battle for Middle-earth campaigns, and this is just a free, normal campaign. So this does not include the modded-like campaigns you can do, because I don't want to overwrite the game. I just want to play the normal campaigns, and then we'll just go on from there, I guess. Oh, the archers crossbows are going in. The Azul's Defiers going forward. Catapult's still getting some shots off. Where's that going? Oh, wow. What a shot. What a shot! Oh, my goodness. That guy got murked. That was fantastic. Oh, hang on. We can have a perfect opportunity to see the grape shot. Quick. Fire. Grape shot, please. Fire. What the hell was that? No, you guys are fools. Yeah, send the cavalry. I just want to see the grape shot in action. Wait, take command. Fire. Fire! Fire! Come on! Come on! Oh, come on. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on. Hit the trolls. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Hit the goblin bodyguards. What are you doing, lads? Oh, it's going to be a massacre. It's going to be a massacre. Oh! Oh! 77? Oh dear. You don't like that, do you, buddy? Jesus. Fire that crossbow. Fire that crossbow. Fire that catapult. Fire! Fire! Come on! Fire! Oh, they did not like that, did they? Oh, it's over. Oh dear. Oh crap. Run away. Run away! Brilliant. Right, so the option number 1. So I'm not going to go into much detail because again I don't want to be here all day and I want to go enjoy my evening and watch the Great because I'm enjoying it lately. Right. Let's just jump out of this because I can't be bothered to charge. I'm not here to mess around the game. I'm just here to have fun and just send my men to fight and then that'll be it. That's me done. What the hell's going on over here? Oh, right, the Assholes Defiers are here. Well, I've had my fun with the with them for now. Private Axeman coming in. You don't like that, do you buggers? And they're off. See you later. Bye. Capture as many as you can. Anyway. So yes, let's get on with it. Let's stop messing about. Right. See them in there because I need to focus and get on with what I'm doing. Right. Okay, so the first option is as follows: the Battle of Middle-earth campaign. So that'll be the 3 campaigns. That'll be the Angmar campaign for Battle of Middle-earth 2, the Good campaign for Battle for Middle-earth 1, and the Evil campaign for Battle for Middle-earth 2. So that's that one. The next option in the category 1 is also Lego Battles Knights campaign. So for me to unlock the other campaigns, I have to complete that one first. So it's got to be the Knights campaign. It's an old Lego DS game, but it does work as an emulator, so it's pretty cool. It's like basically like a Battle for Middle-earth, just in Lego form, and just really fun. Very good fun. And they got PlayStation exclusive games. So this is going to be exclusive games that are obviously available in PlayStation. So Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, I think Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Uncharted, etc. Astro's Playroom, because that's always good fun. So it might be that as well. And the next one is going to be Elder Scrolls games and mods. So for those who wanted to see Skyrim, this is the one for you probably. So in that, it's going to be basically a sense of a lot of like, it's going to be the 3 Elder Scrolls games I have: Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And there'll also be the 2 big Skyrim mods, Endorol and the Skygafall one, which is where they add the Daggerfall game into Medieval 2? No, into Skyrim, sorry. So you can play the whole Daggerfall game in the Skyrim engine, which is pretty cool. So those are the options you will expect. There'll be one main option which we can see now, so the PlayStation exclusives will just be stated as that. But if they win, then there will be a sub vote, where you will see the excuse me, sorry, which is where they will see the you will see all the different. There'll be a vote where you can vote for the other PlayStation games on the list. The next ones are Assassin's Creed games. Now I know many of you will love this, but Assassin's Creed games. So basically, you can vote for whichever Assassin's Creed game. What's the battering ram? I'm gonna do is get him to bring down the. Actually, no, stop micromanaging. Leave him alone. Anyway, so yeah, you're getting lots of shots off here, aren't they? Goodness. And the poison arrows. Look at them going up into the air, and there you go. Oh, missed completely. So Assassin's Creed games. I'll do a poll where I can do all the different Assassin's Creed games and chuck them into a poll, and see what happens there. So yeah, is that the heirloom one for the customers? Interesting. Why do they have that? Anyway, So yeah, Assassin's Creed games. I'll do a poll between 10 different Assassin's Creed games, and we will do a poll for all those. So there you go. Oh, point blank into the assholes to fight us. Good men. Well done, lads. So yeah, Assassin's Creed games. We'll do a poll between like 10 of those. So Rogue, Black Flag, Pre, 2, Brotherhood, Revelation, 1, etc. Probably the OG ones more than the newer ones, but we'll see. The next on the second category will be for on the second category now, moving on. The first option you'll see is GTA 5 or GTA games. So Grand Theft Auto 5, you can expect that. You can expect Grand Theft Auto 5, 4, Liberty Cities, the Adventure one. I'm not quite sure what that one is again. That one, the Adventures, and then you'll also see the Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. Which is good fun. I didn't say what the flavour of my drink was tonight. Strawberry and banana. For those interested. Oh, they kill on our own. Whoops. So yeah, the next option will be Red Dead Redemption games. So that'll be Red Dead 1, 2, and Red Dead 1 on Dead Nightmare. I'll do that separately, so you can get a good vote in there. Next then, and I probably will play, if it's in the set and there's only a couple, like 2-3 games, I probably will play them in one go. If it's a trilogy, I'll just do the whole thing. And then go from there. So Grand Theft Auto games, Red Dead Redemption games, and then finally the third option is Lego games. So anyone that's interested in that, there'll be some Lego games in there as well. So all sorts. Maybe my favourite Lego Star Wars Complete Saga will make an appearance. So we've got Lego games, so there'll be like a poll for loads of different Lego games for the poll. Oh, look at that. Oh dear, I think the Orcs are not doing very well at all, are they? Dear. Saradine are putting work on them, aren't they? And I think whoever else is in there as well. The fourth option is Call of Duty games. Oh dear. Whoa, wow. Is Call of Duty... Oh my goodness. That catapult. Glorious. So it'll be Lego games, it'll be Call of Duty games, so I'll do like 10 of my favourite Call of Duty games I have. I'm also not buying, I've got so many games I have, but I haven't played in ages. So I'm not buying any games. I'm going to just stick with what I've got, to be honest. I think that'll be fine. Because I've got loads of games. I want to try and play some of the games I've got before I even think about buying any more. Jesus. So I'm going to bring that gate down. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yep. What a way to bring down the walls. Damn. That's cool. It's amazing how that gateway is not broken. Surely it would. Yeah, it's missing one of those poles. Anyway. So yeah, next game is Hogwarts Legacy, which I do quite like. I'll do a poll if they win for what house you want me to play. So Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff. I am a Hufflepuff, by the way, so if you're interested. And the third option then, third category, move on to the next 5 options, is Battlefield games. So I'll do a poll between the 5 Battlefield games that are the most recent ones, apart from the Battlefield 2046, that disaster. And then we do Game of Thrones RPG, which is like the only good Game of Thrones game other than the Telltale ones, or Genesis, I think, or whatever it's called. So that happened, Game of Thrones RPG, which should be good fun. We play as Moors Westford, and I think the other guy is Sarwick, I believe. And then the next one is Far Cry games. So Far Cry games would be just a list of Far Cry games in one big poll. So pretty cool for you. Do you know, this is really boring watching the AI just stand here and do nothing. Let's just send them in. Send in the army. Right. Charge. Let's see what they do. Good times do. So yeah, Far Cry games, we listed those ones. Still a lot of troops in there, actually.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah. So, Far Cry games, and the next one will be Witcher games. So anything Witcher related, I'll chuck in for the games vote. So Witcher 1, 2, and 3. Just to give you the choice of which one you want to see most. I expect Witcher 3 will probably win. But I'll give you the choice anyway, because why not? So yeah, the next one in that category is Transformer games. So all the campaigns for Transformers in there. But because I did War of Cybertron already with just the Decepticons campaign. I'll do them campaign specific, so there'll be like Autobots campaign for 1, 2, and the War for Cybertron, and vice versa for the Decepticons. Then on to the fourth category, and that first option for the fourth category is the 007/James Bond game. So, GoldenEye Reloaded, Bloodstone, 007 Legends, and Quantum of Solace. I'll do them for polls, that'd be good fun. So yeah, 007 games, so yeah, that'd be cool. Next is Halo games. You can play the Halo games in the order they've been out long enough, for like 20 odd years. But I'll maybe do a vote between Reach and CE possibly, but again, I'll give it some thought. We shall see. So yeah, Halo games. Then the next is Tomb Raider, which is not the old Tomb Raiders, the newer versions, the newer game. So Tomb Raider, which would be good. Next is Crisis 1. So Crisis 1 being, you know, I'm gonna end the. It's just because I'm paranoid. I might end the recording now, but then just restart in a moment. So give me 1 second, just to make sure it all still works as planned. Yeah, it's all fine. That's fine. I just thought I'd check because I thought if I don't check, I'll be so paranoid. So I just thought, yeah, it's just good to be just double check a minute. Anyway, it's all I need to do is just stick that together. It's not too hard. I'm not too bothered now. Tomb Raider, so I'll chuck those in, and then Crisis 1. I haven't played the Crisis games, but they've always looked quite interesting. So I'm quite on board to play as them. Play as them or play as that game if they win. So Crisis 1. And the next ones are Star Wars games. So anything Star Wars related will be on there. So Star Wars games, so the Jedi series, the Battlefront games, the Revenge of the Sith game, possibly maybe some Lego ones I'll chuck in there as well if the Lego option doesn't win. And some other Star Wars game, Republic Commandos, Old Republic, etc. What else? I know it's just so... Oh, it's already over. Charge! Some of those guys will die. So yeah, anyway. So, Star Wars games, and on to the final category for the games vote. The first option is superhero games. So, Arkham series, Marvel, Spider-Man, Avengers, etc. Injustice, maybe some of the other Lego games, I guess. We'll chuck them on there as well. That'll be under that. So the next one after that is Ben 10 games. So any games that are Ben 10 oriented, I guess. Then we'll do.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So Troll run away, not run away, just strategically getting himself in the better position, I imagine. So yeah. And then the next one will be, so Ben 10 games. So yeah, many of you will know Ben 10 games quite well.
Our men no longer command the fort.
Where's, oh, it's over there.
Our foe is utterly...
So Ben 10 games, there's lots of old Ben 10 games, so I'll just do a load, chuck them into a poll and see what happens. Yeah, so the next one after that is Titanfall 1. I've always been quite interested in Titanfall, so I'd be keen to give them a go. So I'll chuck that one on there as well, and we'll do the second game after if they win. Providing the views aren't shockingly low. That's my one exception. The next ones are Sniper Elite games. Sniper Elite's been out for years. I remember playing the demo version as a kid on 360 for Sniper Elite 2. Or V2, I suppose. What's this? Oh, it's Mori again. Okay, is that Rune again? Good God, no way is that Rune. Oh my God, it is as well. Jesus. Let's do another one because we've seen these guys before. Let's try and do something else. Next Sniper Elite games, so I'll do like a poll between the Sniper Elite games that I like, and then we'll see what happens, see if they win, see what wins. And then lastly, we'll do Minecraft, because why not? Minecraft, on that option will be quite interesting. We'll do like a poll for the vanilla Minecraft, because the last time I played Minecraft was like 2013, so I'd like to see some other stuff, see what's new and what isn't new. Last time I properly played, is it bloody Dunland? Who the hell are we fighting? Gundabad. I'll allow it, because I guess it's Gundabad that's new. I'll take that. I'll take that. Right. Shut the UI for them. And let's see what happens. So next is Minecraft then. So Minecraft, of course, being so I'll do an option for the vanilla game. And an option for, of course, the for all the different submods and mods and all that mod packs that are available for Minecraft, which is a hell of a lot. So that'll be fun. Oh no, we're fighting the Wintry Barrow, which is quite cool. There's the old statues and tombs outside, looking pretty nice, and the old symbol. Is that either Cardinal or Arthur? I'm not quite sure. Off the top of my head, I'm afraid. More niche things like that I don't tend to recall in my brain. But yeah, there you go. Those are the games votes. So you'll see those tonight. Well, yeah, tonight. So you'll see them soon. The next ones are of course the Divide and Conquer faction vote. The ones that probably most of you've been waiting for. And that is as far. So the only factions I won't include is Gondor, Gondor, Bree, and Khazad-dûm. Because we already played as Khazad-dûm, as you may remember. Gondor I want to play when the new version of Gondor at Wars come out, or the version that I've been told to wait for. Maybe around Christmas, so I'll just wait for that, it's fine. There's plenty of other things to play while I'm waiting for that one faction. Bree as well, I'm waiting for a cool submod being made by Noah Shark, which is so cool. So when that comes out, I'll probably do a series on that. Maybe not straight away, but in the near future. Well, look, the Cassin just stream through that, good god. But all the other ones then, I've done them in different categories, so I'll go for the first one. So the first one is the Northmen and Angmarim, which will consist of Dale, Dorwinion, Rohan, the Anduin Vale, and Angmar. So there you go. So good choices there. I'll do a poll later on for Dorwinion with the whole choice script with the Elven and the Men paths. That'll happen. The next one is Orcs. So Orc factions usually tend to do rubbish in the poll, but I'll do them anyway. So what I'll do, so Orc factions then is going to be Mordor, Isengard, Gundabad, Dol Guldur, and Moria. Because I'm likely to, if Moria wins somehow, I'm likely to do, of course, the Moria the submod that Medic made, and he has a choice script where you can either join with the Balrog or join with Sauron. Not quite sure what that involves exactly, but I'll do like a little poll for that if you're interested. But yeah, so the next one then is Numenorians and Dwarfs. So, I'll chuck all the factions in. So, the Dunedain, Dol Amroth, the Ardenaim, Ered Luin, and Erebor. So, for 4 factions there, I will have choice. We'll have additional polls for choice scripts. So, for example, God, Rohirrim just died. Dear. So, Dunedain will have a path for choice of going with the Reunited Kingdom of Arnor, or both, because I might possibly factor in the AGO option where you can become Arnor and the Reunited Kingdom, which is pretty cool. And I said that really pretty dramatic there, didn't I? To be or not to be. Anyway. To be or not to be. And anyway. We're off topic. Dol Amroth, because the Sus submod has submod where you can play as you can go either annex Gondor, but you don't get your elites, or you can just go to have a civil war with Gondor, and then you will get your elites. Which is interesting. Basically go for independence or Kingdom of Dol Amroth idea, I guess. Now I'll do another poll for the Ardenaim as to where we start in the game, as that's all a big choice. Ered Luin will do a good and evil choice. With the ring script, I know it is a neutral path, but I probably will go with I probably will side with Angmar just for a bit of a, just so I don't have to fight everybody, because I don't really like fighting every single faction in the game. It's just too much. Too much for me anyway. Anyway, so on to the next category. That is the Wild Men and Men of the East. So that is going to be Khand, Harad, Rune, Dunland, and Wife. For Rune, I'm likely to use the Empire of Rune submod, so stay tuned for that. Oh, 1 second. So Khand is the only one that will have a poll for the... I know Erebor and Wife we did not too long ago, but I didn't really finish the campaigns. I'm happy to do them again, to be honest. And where was I? Yeah, so Khand will have a choice script for if going Horde mode, going evil, or going good. So there'll be your options there. So we'll either go good or evil, or we'll go Horde, and then I'll do another poll which decides where we go into the Horde mode. So where we will settle, basically. It's a shame it's not like the how it is in Rome 1 with the Huns and where you can actually just sack settlements as you go down to settle, which is quite cool. I'm sure you can do it as the Mongols, but it doesn't work like that for Khand, sadly. Anyway, so it's the Wild Men of these factions, and lastly the Elves, so Elven factions. I've chucked in, so the High Elves in Ladris, which is the 2.2 sub DAC, and with the Heirs of Fingolfin, where you can become the king of all the elves and annex Linden, Lothlorien, the Woodland Realm, and get also the elven generals from Dorwinion, so the Avari, so Norway and Avlin. So a cool submod. Woodland Realm and Lothlorien. Oh, the High Elves. Sorry, I will say is I will probably do the Golden Legacy submod. And what I will do for the High Elves is choose the path of where Glendorin goes. Either give a, or Glorandir. Sorry, not Glendorin. Glorandir goes on his quest to either help the Dorwinion or help or the Avari, I suppose, or help possibly the Dunedain. I think there's a path later in the line where you can choose elves or men, but I'll look into that. Might find out a bit more details. So right now, I don't really know too much. And yeah, so the High Elves will have that choice. Woodland Realm and Lothlorien will have a choice where you can either go neutral, not neutral, sorry, standalone, where you get your elites. It depends on who you play. If Lothlorien, you'll get a Burial and Ingerlife. If you're the Woodland Realm, if you're the Woodland Realm, you'll get the Arid Hirith. And your Skents as well, so there you go. I think your alliance with Lothlorien or Woodland Realm breaks, so that's something. And my music's turned off. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I listened to. There you go, beautiful. Who are we now? Oh, we're Harad. That's who we first started with my first little battle. I was recording this previously. Oh, hello. I love you. I love them in my kill. But they're not that fair, but they are good, but if they get hit by javelins and catapults, basically done for. Supposed to be against Gundabad, I think, or Gondor. Gondor is. Interesting. Let's see how they get on. Okay. A bit dramatic, isn't it? Wow. Very snowy lately, isn't it? Got a lot of snow effects. Very out of place for Harad, but I suppose it would be just calm weather in the north. Here come the camels going in. The Black Snake Guard at the back here, looking smashing as always. Very cool. Athenian Rangers coming forward to fight the hated enemy, the Murmakil and Harad. Founding Guard warns the White Tower, Gondor Militia. Landing Clansmen, Horondor Mercenary, Pinnipgun Cavalry. Is that Gondor Cavalry there? No, no, just a Pinnipgun. Catapult. Oh, the catapults are off. Oh, is that going to be a direct hit against the... No, not quite. Not quite at all. Harad's getting their javelins off. Oh, that did a bit of damage, I imagine. So yeah, Woodland Realm will already get those choices. The Noldor of Eregion will get the option to either become King of the Noldor, which means you get to award the High Elves, Dunedain, and Bree. Maybe, I don't know if the Eredluin is involved actually, but maybe not. I want to say no. And then so you get that choice, or we can go good and join with the High Elves and everyone else, and that basically makes the campaign a doddle. But I suppose I'll leave it up to you guys for that one. But that's the DAC vote, so that'll be up tomorrow. And then for Sunday, is probably up late or earlier, depends on I just can be asked to do them, I guess. And that next one is the Total War mod votes and game votes, not just Total War mod votes. I've chucked some games as well. But some of these will have like there will be like options for like scenarios. Say for example, Staying Still, like late era or early era. Empire, it could be the same. Napoleon, it could be what campaign we choose. Shogun 2, it could be what DLC. Do we use the Fall of the Samurai, Rise of the Samurai, Grand Campaign, etc, etc. This goes on. There's one that is a one-off campaigns, which I will talk a bit more about. But those are one-off campaigns, so just be like, so say for example, Norman Conquest England. Actually, why am I reading them out? I'll go through them in a minute. So let's start with Total War mod votes, category number 1, and that is Elder Scrolls Total War. Conversion mod for Elder Scrolls, of course. And I have good things to say about that. Elder Scrolls Total War is amazing. And obviously there would be a vote for the 3rd and 4th era, what choice we make. I probably won't use the unofficial patch, because the unofficial patch, I haven't played Elder Scrolls before, so I would like to play the normal version and then play the unofficial patch afterwards. I think is what I might settle upon. Oh dear, the Mumako using their special powers, which means they basically stomp and it kills everybody. They're not like to be on top of that, but then they kill their other people, so it's not too great. Mumako's so cool. But so easy to get killed, so watch out for that. Oh dear, oh my goodness. They run over everyone though, so it's a little bit of a mess. Gonna need a special ability for me? Maybe not? No? Okay. That did it. There you go. Oh, it died. No! Ah, anyway. So yes, Elder Scrolls Total War. I did a little vote for the the third and fourth era for that, so you get a bit of an option there. Ooh, the Trollman Champions, look at them. Fierce warriors, very cool. I love them, they're very cool. Half our force remains. Anyway, that's really weird. Westeros Total War is the next option then for that, and that'll be basically what I do a bunch of like era scenario votes for the different submods and mods for that, because there's so many different submods and mods for Westeros Total War, so I probably will do a long list of those. The next one is Warhammer 2. Oh, I'm missing one. Am I? Yes, I am. What's that one I'm missing? Hang on a minute. Ah, there we go. I thought I was missing one. I'm missing DCI The Last Alliance, which is of course a mod for the Second Age of Middle-earth. And that's in category 1, I just didn't add it. And that'll be... oh, there you go. Oh, I've gone really bright. My screen thing's turned off, but it's not for you guys. Oh well. I have a little screen light setting that comes on my computer now and again. Oh, not running amok, they just... Oh, that poor Mumako got burnt to a crisp. Poor bugger. Poor buddy. Oh, 2 of them died as well. I'm sorry to lose them as well, it's just a shame. Anyway. Oh dear, the cavalry got murked there. Go on, Mumako. Give them everything you got, lads. Oh, that killed a few. And it killed a bunch of Horondo mercs as well. Oh dear. So DCI Last Alliance, and that's one of the options for the Second Age of Middle-earth, where we will see these beautiful beasts once more. Sorry, I will add this as well, because I'm going to add DAC again for this other poll, but I will try and gauge an interest from what the people vote for in the DAC vote, so I might maybe hold off on that for later on, we'll see. Just so I don't play a faction too close to each other, or just a faction that's different mainly is what I'm going for. So yeah, so the DCI Last Alliance, and then the next one is Warhammer 2. Not Warhammer 3 because I'm not paying money for it. Warhammer 1 because it's just too old. And Warhammer 2 is the one I got most of the DLCs for and other things. So Warhammer 2 it would be. And I quite like Warhammer 2. I never really got really much into it, but I would like to give it a go. And I'm all keen for it. I might do a poll between oh, that sound. I love that sound. I got some Serpent Bladesmen coming to kick some ass from the Lambden Clansmen. Charge! Oh, that's so cool. Anyway. So yeah, we do Warhammer 2 Total War. I do a vote between the Vortex campaign and the Mortal Empires. Just to give you guys the option of choice. And then I'll do a faction vote. I'll do faction votes for all of these, don't worry. Apart from the next one, which is slightly different. And this next option is for one-off campaigns. So basically, an options for 10 different factions, or 10 different ideas, or scenarios, which will be, there's only 2 I'll do an actual vote for, but it's literally between 2 options. And this is just ones that I can do, what I want to do a one-off campaign for this particular scenario, / mod or game, then I will. And that's what I will let to do. Or if there's only one faction in one mod that I just want to play and not worry about anyone else, then that's what I'll do. What are the AI doing? The AI sort of bugs out a little bit, doesn't it, sometimes? Let's get them in there as well. And off they go. Bye! See you later.
It's well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely see this
Alright, into the Athenian Rangers, please, boys. So the one-off campaigns will be as follows. So they will be, the first option is, and this is going to be like 10 votes I'll do for these. So for the first option will be, I'm going to go send the Mumma Killer to shut down the, actually no, I'll send the cavalry in. The rest of the others should all be fine to handle that. Oh, they're gone. Are they gone? No, they're all gone. Okay. Alright, seems the... Oh, no, did my... No, he made it. I don't know if they can get in there, actually. Against Captain Bodyguards again, they're off. See ya. It's over. I will do one last quick battle and that'll be it. So the one-off campaigns will just be like 10 different options that I'll do as a faction, like a faction vote. So stay tuned for that. So what I will say for these ones, just so you know what they are. And the first option is the Norman Conquest, a mod that basically makes it so that you can do the Norman Conquest campaign without it being a part of the tutorial, and you can also do the Battle for Hastings if you want to as well. And that'll be a Norman Conquest campaign where I play just as Normandy. All the various accounts have returned. Oh, the Oricani Warriors. These guys are beautiful. I love these guys. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Who are you up against? Lothlorien. Oh, okay. That's nice. New. Nice. Let's see how they get on with the elves. I don't know how they will do there. From guards that Ivan has chosen. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. See how it goes. Interesting map as well. Very mountainous. I like it. How the Cannon would have got this far east to join against Lothlorien, who the hell knows? Let's see if they're successful in their charge. Oh no, they backed. Oh no, not. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. Go up against the Cataphrag Archers. Interesting choice. Oh wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Whatever of Sentinels about there. I don't think anything else that stands out that much. Oh, I didn't turn the UI off. Let's see how they do. And they're about to charge in, meet them in front. So yeah, so that'll be the Norman. So that'll be a Normandy campaign, but I will tag over to England once I've taken out Saxons and whatnot, and we'll just be a normal England medieval 2 Total War campaign, pretty much. But I will probably chuck the alternate custom campaign mod on, just to add a bit of fun, because it's just a bit better version of medieval 2 Total War as it is in the base game. Next one will be Napoleon's Journey. So that'll be the the Napoleon campaign from Napoleon Total War. I will make an effort to play I probably will play the Peninsula campaign as well with France in Spain, and I'll do the Grand campaign as our final mission after we've done with Austria, or in the Italian campaign and the Egyptian campaign. So there you go. The next option then is the Road Independence campaign for Empire Total War, where we play as the United States of America, and we'll maybe going just to really just because I think it'd be funny. We're going to go... You might go absolute monarchist, but I might maybe put a vote to that, possibly. So here we go. So that'd be a Road Independence campaign where he plays Jamestown first, then we play as the colony of Jamestown later on, or the colony of Virginia, I think. Or that might be Versa, I'm not too sure. And then we play as Washington. He goes up against the battle against the French and Indians in the 7 Years' War. And then we go on to do the actual taking out, fighting against the British for independence. And then we can do the USA campaign after them. And then after the fourth option is for Rome 1 Alexander, with the Macedon campaign, where he plays Alexander the Great before he becomes the Great and conquer the Persian Empire. So that'd be quite cool. That'd be very interesting. I like the idea of that idea. Oh dear, they counted them with their the glaives going up against the Cataphracts. Oh, I don't know if they're going to win that battle. Let's see how they do. Oh dear, not very well from where it looks. Oh, let's have a look. If they're charging, they might have got a bit of a better advantage, but I don't know. Got the music stopped again. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, so the Alexander Macedon campaign will not be the campaign where you have to have it like so it's on on a time limit, I will just turn the time limit off for a bit of modding. And I make it will just be the normal Alexander campaign. So I don't have to worry about a time limit or thinking, oh god, I've got to do this before this time runs out or I lose the whole game. Interesting music. It's a bit loud though, I can see it in my microphone. Just turn it down a minute. Oh, I go turn it down and actually it's fine. Oh well. Anyway. But yes. Oh no. Damn it. There we go. That's better. I can see what I'm doing. Right. Okay. So yes, you got the Alexander campaign for Macedon, which would be cool. That'd be interesting. I've never done that before, properly anyway. So that'd be good, enjoyable to do. That's loud now. Why is it? Do you know what? There you go. Anyway. Ah, perfect. This is the music I'm pretty sure played when with the final Reunited Kingdom intro. Anyway, so Rome on Alexander Macedon, and the final one for that little option, the 5 options, is the Third Age Total War 4.8 with the Oricani Dwarfs, which is the faction I wanted to just basically finish off. It's on my list of factions that I wanted to play for Third Age 4.8, and it's the only one I want to play, so I will do that. And we will play then as the Oricani Dwarfs, which is the only faction that you can't play in DAC. So it's a very new faction, and it's quite cool, and I would like to play them, even if it is my last campaign for Third Age 4.8 for it. And let's say a new faction in, of course, but Oricani Dwarfs has always been the faction I wanted to have a go at. I think it'd be good fun. And that's the 5 options, and on to the last 5 then, for what would be a poll probably. And that is going to be the Rome 1 provincial campaign. I think it's Provincial Punic War. It's a campaign where you play as the Romans united and you fight against basically everybody. Because there's an invasion. Carthage has launched an attack with an invasion force in Italy, and you have to basically fight them off. I think you're at war with lots of other people as well. So it's a bit of a challenge campaign, but basically you are the Julii, but you're renamed as the Roman Empire. You're fully formed as Rome, and you're basically holding off against a overwhelming invasion force. So it's pretty fun. It's a fun little Rome campaign for Rome 1. So next second option is the Medieval 2 Saxon mod campaign. You may recall I did the Saxons many moons ago, and that is basically we play as Medieval 2, we play as the normal Medieval 2 Total War, and it's a mod that adds the Saxons as a playable faction in Medieval 2, but with a new start where they start in York and they have basically survived the Battle of Hastings and now fight to reclaim the throne. And have a big expanded mercenary roster to make up for the fact that their roster itself is quite limited. But I'll start a new battle now because it's over. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. So that'll be a Saxon campaign. We play as the Saxons, and basically take England, which is something I did a long time ago in my old Saxons campaign, but it was such eons ago that I don't really mind if I read it again. So the Saxon mod campaign. So that'd be good fun, and that's actually just not actually for just Medieval 2 Total War. So it's not with any expansion or anything else. All the skin changes, looking damn good. So it's just actually Medieval 2 Total War, which is quite interesting actually. I thought. Oh, is this going to be Dwarmoth or is this going to be the dwarfs again? It's going to be Dwarmoth. Ooh, cool, nice. Let's see him in action, shall we? So right, anyway, so yes, so that'll be the Saxon one, and then the next one is the Sword of Conquest, which is a sub-mod for Stainless Steel, I think the late version, I assume, yeah, and that's the mod where you can play as the Latin Empire, which is just a one-off mod with Stainless Steel, and you can play as the Latin Empire, which is pretty damn cool. The Latin Empire, I should probably say, is, oh, you can see the inside there, look at Dwarmoth there, oh, what a good-looking faction. I'm so on board with Dwarmoth as a faction, that's so cool. Apart from Gondor at War, because I can understand Dwarmoth getting in the way if you want to play as Gondor, but other than that, oh, beautiful. Anyway, let's stop fan session. Stop doing the gallo over Dwarmoth, and let's move on. Because I can actually just speed them on. You can see my Warhammer thing. I'm watching. Anything else on there? No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. Oh, is that the... Who's that coming across? The Knights of the Seaward Lancers? No, the Knights of the Felon is coming through. Lovely. Felon or Felond? Anyway, so you've got... So the next one is the Latin Empire. So you can play as the Latin Empire, which is the Crusader faction that became an empire and took over Constantinople, which is pretty cool. And then the next two factions slash sword mods is where you can only play as two factions, but I will get you to vote for them regardless, so you can choose which one you would like to see, because I know the choice, I guess, of what side you should take in these wars may be rather controversial, and people might want to have their own say in it. So, and that is going to be the two Civil War mods for the English Civil War, which is called For King or Country, or the American Civil War mod for, I think it's either, is it Napoleon or Empire? I'm not quite sure. Or Shogun, actually. I don't know. One of the three, I'm pretty sure it's for. I think it's Napoleon, actually. I think. Because one of the ones doesn't work, I'm pretty sure. But anyway. Or Empire, I don't know. I want to say Empire because it's the one that makes more sense for the American Civil War to be there. But, I don't know. Now, I will get you all to vote for the Royalists. So you get the option between the Royalists and the Parliamentarians. So you can vote for between who want me to play as. Or for the American Civil War, you can then do the same with the voting either for the Union or the Confederates. So that's your option there. So yeah, should be pretty good. I think the Knights of Felon have just gone to their death, pretty much, the way it looks. They just ran in there, got cornered, and then basically are getting cut off by their failed archers. They aren't amazing, but they will still do some damage, especially if they're now cut off. So, there you go. So you move. But yeah, for the Parliamentarians, I probably will, if I do win, I might make a little alteration that maybe make it so that the Parliamentarians, instead of just fighting to remove the king and set up a republic, have them actually fight for a claimant for the throne. Maybe one of the descendants of, maybe a bastard grandson of Henry VIII, possibly. Maybe just to add a bit of an interesting sort of immersion, or a bit of difference to that. I think it'd be good fun. I wonder if Sylvan Arrows Martial Wardens have the Sylvan Arrows. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so that's the one-off campaigns then. So you've got just a quick recap. Norman Conquest England campaign, the Napoleon's Journey France campaign, Road to Independence USA campaign, Rome 1 Alexander Macedon campaign, Third Age Total War 4.8 Oricani Dwarfs, Rome 1 Provincial Roman campaign, the Saxons mod for Medieval 2, the For King or Country Royalists or Parliaments, Parliamentarians. I'm not far in the Sylvan. That's odd. Okay. Let them walk into you, I guess. Fine. How weird. Anyway. Yeah, American Civil War, Union or Confederates, and then the Sword of Conquest, Latin Empire. So there's your options. Pretty cool. And then we move on to then more mods. So just games and mods, pretty much, for option number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Option 2 then is going to be for Shogun 2 Total War, which is a really good game. I really like the Japanese period in general. I just love it. So it'd be good to play as them. I'm going to play as them. Play as that game, or play in that game. Are they going to use your arrows, or hang on? I want to see if you have the. 1 second. I want to see if they're silver arrows. I don't know if they do. Let's have a look. Not sure. Right, fire. No, it's just the normal arrows, but their range is nuts. It's pretty good. 8 missile attack's pretty damn good. Right, let's go back to what we were doing. Right, anyway. So, the next one, then, so Shogun 2 Total War, I'll do a vote between the three, the three campaigns, the Grand Campaign, the late, well, not late era, but the Bear Warriors are in. Oh, and they go, lads. Go on. So yeah, I'll do a vote between the Rise of the Samurai campaign, the Fall of the Samurai campaign, and then the Grand campaign. The next one is Napoleon Total War. For this, depending on if the Dark mod works, so I had some issues with it before, but ideally the idea is to do, I might do an option for the Coalition campaign, the Peninsula campaign, or the two, what's it called, the Italy Italy and the Egyptian campaign, which you can play in Dark Mod as the specific campaigns. But I'll have to look into that and see if it still works. I had issues that last time around. Oh, wow, that's a hell of a blow there. And I might chuck in Great War modders, you know, why not? And maybe Shogun 2, I might stick in Last Alliance to get the Lord of the Rings fans in. And then next is Empire Total War. We did Empire not too long ago with Great Britain, but I didn't have a great time. But this time I'm going to go really for it and have a good time. Attempt to have a good time anyway, but nah, it should be good fun. Empire might do the choice for the late era, early era Warpath campaign and possibly the Uprising campaign, which is similar to the Warpath campaign, except you're allied with all the natives and that war with all the European powers, I suppose, and the US. But that will come later on for the Native Americans, as they will find out. So I might do an option for that. So we know a faction vote for Empire, but it will be on the community tab this time, because the last time it was on the straw poll, which was silly because that got hardly any votes. But the straw poll external sites just use rubbish for votes for Medieval 2. So it's always just, or any game, so it's just better to do the community tab. Even if it means less options, then whatever, it's not Intermod. It just limits you a bit. The next one is Last Kingdom. So this is the early era. So this is the Viking mod for Medieval 2. It's basically, some consider it as the, oh my god, as the, I guess the penultimate campaign, or the, not penultimate, but the prologue campaign to almost Medieval 2, or the early campaign to Medieval 2. Or the prequel, I guess. And that's pretty good, so that'd be good if they do win that. So Last Kingdom is really cool, and if you haven't seen the Last Kingdom TV series, oh, what a series! Whoa. And even Vikings, the series is pretty good as well, so give that a watch. It does drop off a bit when Ragnar kicks the bucket, but yeah, whatever. But it's still a very good show, don't get me wrong. So Last Kingdom, the only thing I can think of other than the faction vote, this is sort of after the faction vote stuff, but the Normans have an option to go pagan or go Christian, so I might maybe do a poll about that if the Normans do win a faction vote or something like that, maybe. Swan Knights are in, there they go. And Knights of Tyr are here as well. And then the last option in that little one is the Sardam's Total War, which everyone's been banging on me about playing. So I'll stick that on the poll, so there you go. The Sardam's Total War, which is set in the Balkans. The Balkans? Yes, the Balkans, Greece, Turkey, and Italy. I think southern Germany, I believe. Hungary, that sort of area. So pretty cool. So that's the second category. On to the third one, and that is Europa Barbarorum 2, which is basically what I would consider the Rome 1 remastered of in the Medieval 2 engine. But Europa Barbarorum 2 is really cool. It adds in a lot of cool factions. It brings you back to around the same time as Rome 1 is set, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but yeah, it's a very cool mod. And next in is Attila Total War. Attila, very good, actually quite enjoyable game. I quite like Attila. It's been a while since I played, so hopefully see if I'm still any good. But Attila Total War, I'll do like a little poll probably between possibly I might do the one where you can choose the Charlemagne campaign, the Last Roman campaign, or the Grand campaign, or maybe another sort of a sub mod if I think of any. The catapult's cheating through the walls again. Cheating. So Attila Total War. Next is Rome 2. So I will definitely do Rome 2 between the... did I just hit the building? I think it did, yeah. Some more seaweed on there running, actually. So yeah, so Rome 2 Total War, I'll do like a list between the Grand Campaign and all the other DLCs, which I think is off the top of my head. Wrath of Sparta, Caesar and Gaul, Hannibal at the Gates, Imperator Augustus, Empire Divided, and Rise of the Republic. I think am I missing any? Maybe, possibly. No, hang on. Yes, I did say Wrath of Sparta, didn't I? Wrath of Sparta, if I didn't say already. And there's also another one you can do with the Peloponnesian Wars as well, which is pretty cool. But that's only if you have the Divided Empire submod turned on. But I'll do that. Next is Medieval 2 Total War. So this is just the base game, but I brought out the custom campaign mod too, which basically chucks in makes the Timurids playable, the Mongols playable faction, the Aztecs playable, and the Papal States more playable than just turning their option onto unlockable, but onto playable. And what I will also do then for Medieval 2, because in addition to just doing the campaign like votes, I will also include the Kingdoms expansions as well as separate campaigns. So the Britannia, the Crusades, the Teutonic, and Americas. So you'll get a choice between those ones. And also we're chucking, because the Custom Campaign Mod 2 also has a couple alternate campaigns, like Tyronia, which is like a massive map mod, which just moves the normal Medieval 2 factions around, and also the Custom Campaign mod as well, which is pretty cool. No, not silly. I'm getting tired, sorry. The Custom Campaign Mod 2 has a couple more options as well, like makes the campaigns a little bit smaller. So that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Like him going routing. Oh, that's not very... Oh, dear. I think the Dharmroth has lost this. Wow. Dharmroth's finest has been thrashed by the might of the Anduin Vale. Fantastic. Wow, what a surprise. And yeah, so Medieval 2 Total War. We do the Custom Campaign Mod 2, but I just call it Medieval 2 for easier sense. Yeah, Dharmroth lost this one quite badly, haven't they? Good God. I'll do one last quick battle, and that'll be the end. I'll not do any more after that. We'll just be at the menu if it's anymore, if it goes that quickly. And then next then is Rome 1 Total War, not the remastered, because I don't like remastered at all. I'm not even interested in playing it, to be honest, sorry. For those that are... Oh, it's Gondor again. I guess we'll end it with Gondor then. Is that against... No way, is that against Dol Amroth? Oh, it is. Oh dear. Gondor Civil War time. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Right. Let's have a look then. The final battle. All outside Minas Tirith. Oh, how poetic is that? Oh, the trebuchets are... Oh dear, that's a terrible shot. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, maybe, possibly. No. Played them up a bit, but other than that, nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't see that one. Trebuchets are firing off. Right. So, yes. Okay, let's move on. So, Rome 1 Total War. I'll do the normal Peninsula campaign for Darth Mod. Oh, perfect music. Let's carry on then. Let's see how it goes. Lambden Clansman versus Lambden Clansman. And the Royal Swan Guard Dol Amroth. Oh no, they've changed their mind. Oh, dude, the Trebuchet took out a lot of Dharmroth's men there. Oh, they move their men up quick. And here they go, charging in. And the Faroon Mercs going in. So cool. Oh, the Knights of Dol Amroth going up into Minis Evil Guardians. Fantastic. What a battle. What a way to end the video. So yeah, Rome 1 Total War. We'll do Rome 1 Total War again with the Barbarian Invasion. Oh, see what Lancer versus Dol Amroth Knights. Oh, that's so cool. So cool to have a civil war. Anyway. So I'll do the Barbarian Invasion as an option for the vote, as well as the normal campaign, and then you have the Rome 1 mods that pop up of interest to me, that are sort of more historical. So yeah, that's what we do. And the next one is, and because it's been voted for before quite highly, and that is 4th Age, and this is for category 4 by the way, and this is going to be for 4th Age Total War for Lord of the Rings, based in the mod in the 4th Age. So very cool. What are you guys doing here? Get in there. Charge. Get in there, Talon Knights. Give them what for, lads? Very cool. So yeah, 4th Age Total War. There's no like campaigns or any polls I do. So it'll just be we just start with the normal. We just start with a normal poll. Yeah, I've got Elven and Menish faction, Elven and Dwarfish factions in a separate campaign menu, but I'll just use them in the same map mod thing. It just seems a bit silly to not, so I'll do that. So 4th Age Total War, and the next one is Stainless Steel. So that'll be a late era. I'll do a vote between late and early era, but Stainless Steel's pretty good. That's what I would feel as a, in Medieval 2 engine anyway, a remastered Medieval 2. Because it's just good fun. But it's been a long time since I played Stainless Steel, so I'm interested to see what happens. Next, an Expand America. So that's a mod where it adds in a lot of Kingdoms factions, and brings in America, North America, and sort of Southern America, Southern America, and Mexico as playable places you can go to, which is pretty cool. So that's definitely cool, good fun. Again, peasants, catbots, catbot crew, getting there, lads. Give your man of captain, give your captain a hand. Oh my goodness, how did that not miss? How did that not hit the catapult? So expand Americas. The next one is Before the End Time, which is a Warhammer mod for Warhammer. So the Warhammer franchise, but in Medieval 2, and it's called Before the End Times, which is pretty cool. Where all the factions are pretty much available too, so you have to pay the DLCs for them, but just in Medieval 2. But it's pretty cool. So that's Before the End Times. And the next one, the last one in the fourth category, is Fira Redux, which is Leveling Clansman just turned up. Fira Redux is a mod which chucks in lots of different cultures and dynasties and factions and all sorts of people in a sort of playable world together, which is pretty cool. Yeah, very cool. If you're interested in that, it's really cool. So that's Fira Redux then. That's pretty cool mods. Remember a friend of mine who asked me to play it for years now, so maybe they might win the vote. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Fira Redux, and then the fifth category is going to be for Sengoku Total War. It's a bit like a oh, that catapult is gone. So a little bit like I guess it's a little bit like, yeah, medieval. I suppose Shogun 2, but in Medieval 2, which is pretty cool. Oh, the Knights of Dynamite going in. Oh, got some Tower Knights in the back then. Not good. They'll probably fall quite quickly though. Also, Goku to a War, you got Broken Crescent, which is a mod for and Broken Crescent is a mod that basically sends you to the Holy Land, and also you go to the India, West India as well, and the Persia area, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of cool. So that's Broken Crescent. The third one is In Solaris Draco, which is a Dark Ages mod for Britannia. And also includes bits of North France and Germany, as well as Denmark. I think Denmark and Norway. I think Sweden. I think that's all in there actually. Well, that could just be Denmark and Norway, but I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. And I finished fighting. So yeah, and Solaris Draco. And the next one is before we go into the last one, that is the 1490 Italian Wars, which is a sub-mod for Medieval 2, which was released by a friend of mine, and he actually just released his version 3 version just yesterday, I think it was. Was it the day before? No, yesterday. And I promised him I'll stick it on the poll to see if they do win, so it'd be good for him. Because he has put a fair bit of work into it, it'd be good to show off. And then lastly, and that is more Divide and Conquer. So if Divide and Conquer wins again, then I will just say, oh my goodness, then fair enough. I'll let them in. But we'll see. I don't know what I want to do. We have guard mode. I'll send actually the cavalry to go deal with them, because that has been a real pain in my ass. Finish them off. Send them in. Send our Avengers in. Oh dear, they're gonna probably die. We'll see if they can do it actually. I'm really curious to see if they can actually do it. There they go, lads. Go on, lads. Do what you can, boys. Oh god, I need to skip this one because this is copyright. That's Adrian von Ziegler. You guys just finish up that one Phantom Guard, dude. Let's see if I can do it. Can I do it? Yeah, they can do it. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, so if Dak wins, what I'll do a similar vote to what we saw in It depends what wins the Dak faction vote for medieval for the one we're currently doing. So depending on what wins that will affect what gets voted for. But there might be a new faction vote for that in the future. So stay tuned for that. And then that's it for Dak. Because I want to go on and play. I would like to play another modern game, but if Dak wins, then it wins. I promised Dak quite a few times, so I said, you know, I'm happy to do that. But to win the vote, then at least that means that Dak won't feature again for another vote in the future, because that'll be it. Because I want to go off and play some other people. Yeah, some guys escaped. Well done, Gondor. You beat back the Armoth. Nice one. Started with Gondor and ended with Gondor. So let's wrap this up then. So there you go. That's it. That is the video. That is the personal announcement. It's been a bit of a long one, but there's a lot to talk about, so I don't mind. That's it. I don't think there's anything else left in my notes to discuss. I will endeavour to do quicker videos in future, but for now, it doesn't really matter. It's a bit of fun. At the end of the day, it's nice chatting about things and just discussing stuff and let you know what's going to happen, which is all good. But yeah, that's it. It's a shame about the not doing NRF and Iron Crown, but it does open us up to other campaigns, and I'm looking forward to bringing that all to you. So, of course, I will pause this now. But so yeah, so today, just a quick recap tonight. When you just goes up in the description of the video, you'll find a link to the poll for the games vote. So go click on that and join in there. And then tomorrow there'll be, maybe not at the same time, maybe in the morning, depending on how I set it up. Tomorrow there'll be a Dak faction vote, and then Sunday there'll be a Total War vote as well. Or maybe I might do a earlier than that. We'll see. But that's all for now then. I hope you have all thoroughly enjoyed today's episode, and I'm looking forward to the future. Again, I am sorry about that. I couldn't carry on the project, but at the end of the day, you got to choose what you want to do, and it will be good fun to play through Dak, play a proper Dak campaign without having to worry about, oh, do I need to make sure this is all modded? No, I can just have fun. We can play as the Woodland Realm, we can play as Lothlorien, we can play as Isengard. I've also added custom generals as we go, because why not? Angmar, you've got Gondor, Dol Amroth, and I will do different submods as well. And that also allows me to do submods as I might have to think, oh, I've got to port it back over to NRF, or port the stuff over to that mod, or something like that. So it's just so much easier. Bree, Dunland, Edwife, Harad, Can, Rune, Castle Doom. Although we've already played them. Khazad-dûm, we'll knock those off, but Gondor and Bree will happen eventually. That's what I've done. Cross, Erebor, Ered Luin, Moria, one day, Dale, Dol Guldur, Rohan, Mordor. Oh, the game's crashed. But it was the Anduin and Dwayne, I think, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As we see Shockwave telling me to stop recording, get on with you, do something else. But that's all. But that's all for now. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navaya Naden Pelamad Melenin. And farewell. Did I say it? Well, that sounds really quiet. Let's try again. Navaya Naden Pelamad Melenin. And I shall see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. It might be, I mean, I could do, because I'm uploading this for, what, 10 o'clock? 10, half 10, probably 11. So, I'll just do a... I don't know, it's getting late, so I'm going to have to really hope this renders quickly and uploads. Anyway, that's all for now. Navaya Naden Pelamad Melenin, and farewell.